Born global. When we think of globalization, the focus is usually on the world's largest companies expanding around the world, and yet there is another category of firm that is taking advantage of falling trade and investment barriers and technology advances to become global fast. Small and medium-sized enterprises, known as SMEs, are increasingly active in international business. With less than 500 employees, the typical SME has far fewer financial and human resources. In the past, international business was often beyond their reach. But globalization and technological advances have made venturing abroad much less expensive, creating a commercial environment in which many more small firms do international business than ever before. Compared to large multinationals, SMEs can be more flexible and quicker to respond to global business opportunities. They're usually less bureaucratic, more adaptable, and more entrepreneurial, and are often the basis for entrepreneurship and innovation in national economies. Since the 1980s, companies that internationalize at or near their founding, called born global firms, have been springing up all over the world. In contrast to the traditional pattern of businesses that operate in the home country for many years and gradually evolve into international trade, born globals begin with a borderless view of the world and develop the strategies needed to expand abroad at or near the firm's founding. In this video, we'll take a closer look at a born global, DLP, the world leader in development and manufacturing of catheters, flexible tubing, and other cannula products used in heart surgery. In 1979, James DeVries and Ronald Williams co-founded DLP Incorporated to introduce several unique medical products, including those to protect the heart during bypass surgery, and a stabilization system allowing surgeons to operate on a beating heart. Born global firms possess several distinctive characteristics. For one, the firms are highly active in international markets from or near their founding. DLP internationalized early in its existence and eventually grew to sell its products all around the world. Another characteristic is that management in born globals typically have a strong international outlook and entrepreneurial orientation. At DLP, managers tended to view the world as their marketplace from the outset of the firm. Unlike many traditional multinational enterprises, managers in born globals typically do not see foreign markets as simple adjuncts to the domestic market. Managers often have vision, a proclivity for risk-taking, and proactive competitive posture. Born globals also tend to offer relatively unique products. The distinctiveness of their product line was a major factor that enabled DLP to become a born global. The founders recognized a unique demand for their products and services globally. Born globals internationalize early for various reasons. Some specialize in a product category for which demand in the home market is too small. DLP found its global leadership and strength in its highly specialized catheters, surgical tubing, and its other innovative physician preference products for interventional radiology, critical products for cardiac surgery. One factor that helped DLP internationalize quickly was management's ability to offer a relatively standardized product line around the world. While companies often must adapt their products and other marketing elements to accommodate specific customer needs in individual countries, DLP was able to standardize its products. Standardization made the marketing program elements uniform, with a view to targeting entire regions or even the global marketplace with the same product. DLP could standardize its offerings because illness is basic to the human condition. Heart surgery and other cardiac care needs are generally similar for patients worldwide. DLP management preferred to offer similar products because the approach keeps international marketing costs low, improves planning and quality control, and allowed the firm to emphasize a consistent image and branding strategy wherever it did business. Offering a relatively standardized product worldwide is consistent with following a global marketing strategy. In 1994, DLP was acquired by Medtronic with the goal of significantly extending what has become the world's broadest product line for use in cardiac surgery. DLP's 350 highly innovative devices have been added to Medtronic's current surgical product line, which includes prosthetic heart valves, accessories, and the disposable units that make up the perfusion circuit of blood pump, blood oxygenator, blood gas monitoring, and related custom-assembled tubing packs. Medtronic's history and growth became inextricably connected to the history of open-heart surgery. Today, Medtronic is a $15.8 billion company and the world's largest medical technology company. The cardiovascular division is Medtronic's third largest business, generating $2.8 billion in revenues. Beginning its global expansion into Europe in the 1960s, Medtronic used acquisitions of its major distributors and competitors as a successful growth strategy through the 1970s and 1980s. Acquisitions such as DLP and nearly a dozen other medical technology companies enabled Medtronic to enter new markets, such as tissue heart valves, cardiopulmonary equipment, coronary angioplasty catheters, and centrifugal blood pumps. These acquisitions helped solidify Medtronic's lead in the area of medical technology and advance the company's presence in new fields and new global markets. Recently, Medtronic's vascular unit posted $1.3 billion in sales outside the U.S., which is double the amount the company reported for U.S. vascular sales. Today, headquartered in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Medtronic operates from more than 250 manufacturing facilities, sales offices, research centers, education centers, and administration facilities that serve customers and patients in 120 countries. DLP and Medtronics illustrate the widespread emergence of born globals. The company's global success highlights how any firm, regardless of its size, age, or resource base, can participate actively in international business.